I don't know if you're in the know of what's going on, the chatter with fans these days, but fans are really shipping you and Hoda Kotb after your Today Show interview with her.
You loved it from the beginning.
I know. I don't really fall out of love with things.
Well, I do like that about you.
Finally decided I was just going to, make it.
I'm just curious, what do you think of that? And shipping means fans are hoping that the two of you can be a couple. They're coupling you up. What do you make of that?
Well, look, I'm not on a national dating service. But I appreciate the goodwill. That she's been great to me. Always when I go back there, the way they open it, people treat me well. They treat me good, and she's got a spark. And we've never had coffee together, but
well, Kevin, I can play matchmaker here. I can text her right now, say Hoda next time Kev's in town, or vice versa.
Well, look, I know how to meet girls if I have to.
Well, those fans have also tuned in week after week to see you on Yellowstone, and we are now less than a month away from new Yellowstone episodes. Have you been given a preview of what's to come for the Dutton family in these new episodes?
No.
And if not, will you be tuning in like the rest of us?
I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be up to something, though. I'm so glad for them that they found their way.
But you know what, Kevin? We chatted with you just last month, and you said things have a way of circling back and that the story isn't finished. So you kind of were seemingly open to the possibility of returning. Have there been further conversations on that front for you to finish the Don Dutton storyline?
No, there haven't been. But, I think in your life you stay open, right? We all know how to shut doors. We all know how to keep them shut. But I think staying open, there's always those things. That's how I like to live.
When you hear that thunder rolling and the peace you held is stolen, and there's no hope left in the prayers you pray, may you always find your way.
So beautiful, so beautiful. It is fantastic. What inspired you and your band to release this new song to raise funds for those that have been affected by the recent hurricanes?
Yeah, well, we didn't write it specifically for. We wrote one for Katrina a long time ago, but this is just the band writing, kind of age appropriate songs because we all get a little brutalized sometimes in our life. I mean, we live some pretty special lives for sure, but it's not like we're not bruised. And so for us, sometimes just looking outside ourselves, where does our own inspiration come from? Out of that came this song. We never experienced the devastation that our fellow Americans just have gone through. How do you get to be a part of that? What do we do? And the answer most of the time is, I don't know what I can do. And in my instance, I thought, the song. I said, let's give them the song. And so you can find it on my Facebook, you can find it on my Instagram, and you can donate if the song moves you. If it hurts your ears, you don't have to do anything. But those people down there, Florida, North Carolina, in Mexico, they've gone to my movies for the last 40 years. They've made a difference to me. And if the song can make the smallest difference, it does offer a notion of where do you look when things, have fallen apart. And they have for people.
Really?
And, we're kind of constantly asked to give, constantly.
But this is such a unique way to do that,
Yeah. I think if the song touches you, it is a unique way to give.
Keep your eyes on the horizon. Look to the higher place. There will be shelter when you get there. However long it takes.
And isn't that the most heartwarming thing that you've seen come out of this, is seeing folks in these neighborhoods step up for one another, for complete strangers, and I think it's a beautiful thing. And I also feel like my heart has been warmed by folks like yourself, Dolly Parton, Taylor Swift, dozens of performers coming together to do whatever it is that they can to help in some capacity. Why is that important to use your platform for such good?
Well, they have done it. And it's important to understand that those people you just mentioned, they do it all the time.
Yeah.
do it all the time. What I think I'm most proud of is that my band doesn't make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
The first instinct was to give something that they had to people that they don't know.
Right.
I hope this song really resonates with people.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope it makes a bunch of money for people that could use it in an organization that's dedicated itself. Hope Force, hopeforce.org. So, we can be about a lot of things, Rachel. We can. Today we can be about something, and then we move on with our lives, because unfortunately we have to move on. But we can stop right now. We can think about this moment. We can reach maybe even a little deeper than we thought we would. It may make a difference, and we go forward. And what we really hope is that kind of thing is something that resonates for us someday. When you've fallen, when those people closest to you just rally around you. This is a moment for us to nationally rally. There are going to be moments like this again. We just know that. But this is a moment. So what do? So this is what we did. This is what we're making available for people who feel like they might want to do something. This is how they can do it.
Well, I have a feeling if you are selling it, if you are bringing it to the people, they are going to make it happen, Kevin. And I got to say, you brought us a video recently to the Gram, and it was of you performing with a band. And I have to say, you always look mighty nice, dressed to the nines for a carpet and stuff. But I can really appreciate the vibe you were given with like your jeans, your flip-flops, rocking out with the band. What look makes you feel most like you?
With everybody else out there in the Serengeti, I just look at everyone and I think, well, here we go. So flip-flops, shoes, whatever. If you have something to say it.
Yeah.
Be as honest as you can, be as loud as you can, and be as thoughtful as you can. Mm-hmm. And if you have something to share, you share it. And I've been recipient of so much attention. I've had these same people that have gone to my movies, like I said, for the last 40 years. Yeah. They made a difference to me. A lot of them went to see Horizon. It made a difference to me that they thought to go do that. So we're connected. If we don't think we're not, then we've somehow missed the point of what life is. We're connected. Yeah.